Hello everyone. Question is Universal Containers has just purchased large volume of contact data from an external vendor. The head of sales would like to use the new data set within the existing production org. The production org currently contains a large volume of contacts. What should an architect recommend to prevent data duplication in Salesforce? Option A: load the data into Salesforce and then utilize the contact duplicate rule feature. Option B: utilize an off-platform deduplication tool prior to loading. Option C: create a deduplication trigger before loading the data. Option D: utilize a batch Apex process to deduplicate the data after loading. Correct answer is option B. Question is which two automated methods should an architect use to solve an issue with duplicate contacts? Option A: write a batch Apex class to manage the deduplication. Option B: assign new contacts to queues to be reviewed by a data quality team. Option C: leverage an App Exchange data management tool to deduplicate contacts. Option D: enable duplicate management in the org to prevent duplicates. Correct answer is option C and option D. Question is Universal Containers is building a managed package to distribute on the App Exchange. As part of the solution, they would like to include authentication information, that is username and password, inside of the package of web service calls made from the package Universal Containers Web Services. A Salesforce security review has flagged this as a security violation, and the architect must decide how best to protect these credentials. Which two methods should the architect consider in order to protect these credentials? Option A: utilize named credentials to store the username and password of the web service end post. Option B: utilize a custom object with an encrypted text field to store the username and password of the web service endpoint. Option C: utilize protected custom settings to store the username and password of the web service endpoint. Option D: store the username and password directly in the Apex class that will be obfuscated in the managed package. Correct answer is option A and option C. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Question is as part of their customer setup process, Universal Containers requires that any address put into Salesforce will be validated by the US Postal Service. The customer must provide their address while they are on the phone with the Universal Containers representative. What solutions should a technical architect recommend to fulfill this requirement? Option A: implement a visual force page that validates entered addresses against an API. Option B: write a trigger with an add future callout that validates addresses against an API. Option C: build a custom address object and a trigger that will validate the address against the object. Option D: leverage an Apex Exchange application to validate addresses entered. Correct answer is option A and option D. Question is what are three capabilities of Salesforce Lightning Connect? Option A: write to OData compliant data sources without Apex. Option B: read from OData compliant data sources without Apex. Option C: associate external object records to Salesforce account records. Option D: write triggers and workflows on external objects. Option E. Write SOQL queries on external object. Correct answer is option B, C, and option E. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe.